Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's your boy Brian James. I hope you have been staying safe, staying humble, staying true to yourselves. It has been a while since I did a video for you guys. Of course, that is the conclusion of season 2, and this video, of course, is the pros and cons of peak week. I wanted to go into detail with you because I know a lot of people I've been speaking to out there want to try what I've done, want to go and give it a go, and of course, the last few weeks are probably the hardest. And I wanted to give you my honest opinion because at the end of the day, when you guys go and do it, you might want to expect this and you might experience this. So we'll get straight into it. We'll go with the cons first. I like to end on a good note. So the cons for me were, of course, number one being hungry. You are literally hungry for everything. Like the cravings you didn't think you had whilst on your diet all of a sudden become mega heightened on the last 2 weeks because, of course, you know the end goal is there and you just want it more and more. 2, you get grouchy, you get tired, and you get like so drained that you just got to keep pushing. And my biggest tip for that is just remember, tick those boxes and you will get what you want to achieve. Don't give up, just keep pushing, all right? It's like a hurdle race. Thirdly, you will start to feel weaker in the gym. Don't get disheartened. That's not because you've lost all your gains and your strength and your absolute whamness. What it is just the fact is the lack of food, the lack of carbs, and your body's just trying to fight for every bit of energy it can. So just don't get disheartened, just keep pushing. It will literally go as soon as you finish your cuts. Fourth, I guess it's an emotional roller coaster. That's probably what we're going with, emotional roller coaster, because you are happy, you are motivated, but then on some days you are so drained, you want to give up, you just don't want to keep going to the gym, you just don't want to do anything, you just want to sit there and end the whole thing. And that's completely understandable. You've not had the foods you wanted to eat for a long time, and in the last 2 weeks you've cut down even more calories, so you're even more tired, even more grouchy. And that leads me to the last one, tired. Your sleep gets affected and your general function, in my opinion, was affected. I was so tired and going to bed, I'd wake up or I would be craving for more sleep, trying to tick the boxes. I then forgot that actually my body's going to want to rest, and when I did rest, it just wanted to zap all of that energy, just sleep. So recovery was very hard, very, very, very hard. But overall, really, the toughness was just literally being hungry, being grouchy, being tired. It does go away. It is literally the last 2 weeks. If you've got friends, family, loved ones who are around you and you want to take this seriously, just tell them it's only for a short period of time, and then you guys go out there and celebrate. Right, this is the best bit though. We're going to the pros of it, the pros of peak week. And then of course, physique. You start looking leaner and leaner day by day, and honestly, it's amazing. You start realizing that all that hard work, all that sacrifice and discipline, all was for a reason, and your body just looks flipping amazing. Yes, right, 7 days you look a bit flat, but as soon as you have a little bit of carbs and water on your final day, honestly, you look fucking wham. You look massive, you look great, and honestly, of course, in the next video, you will see my shoot day. So you'll get to see how I finished. But yeah, honestly, physique-wise, I've never seen a physique like it. I felt amazing when I saw everything about myself on those final 2 weeks. Secondly, funny enough, the final goal is coming, and so you're very much planning your final big meal or your big meal. You're excited, you're motivated. I think you'll probably be more driven. Don't get me wrong, there were days where I struggled, but you're more driven than ever because if you smash those last 2 weeks, you are going to get a good physique, and you are going to get the rewards that you have earned. So trust me, that is it. And thirdly, a pro for me was because I was part of a community, and we were all going to do a shoot together. I had people around me that were driving me and pushing me and telling me that everything's going amazing. So I guess it's an advice and a pro is surround yourself with the right people, and you will get the best mentality around you, because I don't think I ever dropped the ball. I just kept going and going and going because of the people around me. Pro for my peak week was I didn't lose strength. At the end of the day, this isn't, everyone's different. I didn't lose strength in the gym. I was still able to lift heavy. I was still able to push heavy. And for me, that was great. And, I felt like this season was probably one of my best. because I didn't drop the ball and I didn't get in my head, you know, mentally, and it was good. Every lift I did throughout was perfect. And that leads me on to, I had 110% better mentality than I did last season, because last peak week I was just like, get it done, get it done, get it done. I want to be finished. I want to be finished. This one, I was actually I had more knowledge, so I was able to kind of slow it down and just enjoy it. And I set my menu, and I was pretty much able to have a good peak week. It wasn't stressed, it wasn't extreme, and generally, overall, I felt like I just had a great experience. And you know, if you are going to go and do it, I definitely recommend having a coach to help you with this, because trying to do it yourself, I guarantee the first 2 days you will actually cheat and you won't complete your peak week. You'll mess it up. So find a coach that's going to hold you accountable. But overall, there are pros and cons to everything. But to me, there was more pros and more enjoyments of this peak week than last year's. But don't get me wrong, it was tough. I was very tired, and yeah, overall, it was hard. But I'm finished now. Season 2 is over. We're going to go season 3 bulk, and then we're going to season 3 stepping on stage. We are doing it next year. I've made it clear to my coach. I've made it clear to my fans. I made it clear to my family and my partner. I am stepping on stage because I want to see if the physique I've got is good enough to compete. If it's not, we're going to take a different angle. We're going to a different path. But that concludes my video. That was the pros and cons of peak week. Don't get me wrong, it was tough. I loved it. If you want to give it a go and you want some advice, don't be afraid to comment down below. Don't be afraid to DM me on Instagram. But if you did enjoy that video, please hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and look forward to the next video, of course, because that is shoot day. I'm taking you through the whole thing, the experience, and how I felt. I love you all. See you later.